obviously your touchdown was ruled short, but then you get the handoff on the very next play. So to finally get that touchdown, how awesome was that?
It was a huge blessing, find the end zone. Even leading up before that, even before the touchdown, it was just a huge blessing to just step out there. Got a little emotional before the game started because kind of dreamed of this moment, just being in the presence of this organization, being in the presence of that moment, and it's like a real life dream come true. Like I really envisioned that moment that I knew somewhere that all this hard work would get me to there, and it was truly a blessing to soak all that in.
Did the reality meet the expectations of your dreams?
Oh, it did. Like I didn't know what God had in store at the beginning of my journey, especially like on my walk of faith, but I had no idea it was going to be like that. So just trusting in Him and like knowing that He came through for me was remarkable, and I'll cherish that moment forever.
Take us through the play that kind of led to that touchdown. The defensive tackle coming wide open in the backfield. You're able to get out of that. I mean, can you kind of take us through that play and how you're able to get out of that one and make a run?
I know we're in 2 minutes, and kind of closer to the game, it's like Syracuse had a little bit of momentum, and we're trying to go down and score for a half, and trying to take the ball and see that, man, that guy's coming on free. So just me being me, man. That's another big thing I've pushed this year, just to be me, and it showed right there. And it's not a surprise that made him miss because I did that all through high school. I did that on my come up through here. I'm just making plays when the play needed to be made.
How did that three-man rotation in the backfield work for game one? Did you guys kind of feed off each other? How do you think that kind of dynamic played out?
That was fun to watch. I've been speaking that to this. I've been telling people about it, man. You don't have to watch out. And one started off, and there was no drop off at all. And I could see that they struggled trying to adapt to that too, and that's going to be a key to our success this year, especially in that room because we're going to need everybody. One guy can take the load, but it's going to make us all fresh, having fresh legs in there and attacking the defense, and it's really beautiful to watch right now. I cannot wait to see what we do going on during the season.
How do you guys sort of keep your egos out of that? All you guys are scoring, you're gaining yards, but then you got to give up your turn. How do you keep your ego out of that?
I'm just being a team player because at the end of the day, the team comes first, and if you live by that, man, your ego is out the door, and kind of just what we push that one success is all of our success at the end of the day, because one can do his thing, but how much can you bring everyone along with you, and that goes farther than you just doing your job, So it's at first it's interesting to see how it all works because obviously you want to be on the field, like we all want to be on that field. We all want all the carries, but it goes into what's going to better the team. One guy getting 20, 30 carries, he has his stats, and we still may lose though. But you also got guys that maybe get 10, each guy got 10, but everybody's contributing in different ways, and that's tough for a defense to kind of scheme against. So that's a blessing to work through that, and it's fun to participate in that for sure. Be a part of that.
Sorry, part of that is catching passes out of the backfield, which you took advantage of. We're talking to Coach Hosley about that element of throwing to the backs a little bit more this year because you guys can do it. How exciting is that to know that that's another opportunity to get the rock?
Another blessing. I've always looked forward to catching the ball. I did a little bit in high school, and I was just praying about that time where I get to have the ball in my hands out of the backfield, especially when it's thrown to me. And once again, God came through with that. Halsey and us, we chatted a little bit during the offseason about, we're going to get y'all the ball. And they sure believe did, and I'm going to make the most of every opportunity to catch the ball, which I did on Saturday.
Hey, DeSean, it seems like all you offensive guys maybe had a little bit of chip on your shoulder during fall camp about, you lost some, maybe expectations were low. You lost your quarterback. You had so many new offensive lines. So how much pride, how good did it feel to put up 40 and, 400, almost 500 yards of total offense on Saturday?
It may sound crazy, but we still got that chip on our shoulder. It's good win to open up the season, but man, there's a lot more left to go, and there's a lot more that we could put out there. And honestly, I feel like we left a lot out there too, and just never getting complacent with yourself, just continuing to always look for improvement because the great teams get better as the season goes on, and we're going to continue to grow day in and day out in our craft, in the meeting room, off the field, and we got a lot of stuff that people haven't seen yet that I'm so excited to look forward to during the season.
Sean,
Take two more.
what makes you a gloves-free running back? That's not a look that maybe it was like 30, 40 years ago you'd see pretty often, but not. I think even quarterbacks wear them now sometimes.
That's one of the that's one of the good reasons that I'm able to catch the way I am now. Just started playing and practicing without gloves, and just to get that feel of the ball and have that grip I do on the ball. And, I kind of went up to the game like thinking, dang, should I wear gloves now? But, why switch it up now? If it's not broke, don't fix it. So that's kind of my mindset, I'm just going in there like I'm not here to look the best, to dress the best, I'm just here for straight business, and I feel like that's what that represents out there and showed that I'm here to get the job done,
When it's Star or Peyton in the game, what is it that you're watching for from the sidelines to help you when you go back in the game facing that defense?
Good question. Just how they're playing them, we all have different skill levels that we're good at, and just seeing how the defense reacts to them in the game, and I say that's really about it, and just seeing how they take that approach, how the defense is giving them, and maybe ask them, like, what are you seeing out there? Because they may see something I don't, and that's how we all cohese and work together and get the job done.
Take one more.
What was your perspective on Joey, his first start? Anything about his demeanor in the huddle, or what impressed you most about his first game?
I say Joey is everything I expected. I mean, a man of faith, man. I mean, shoot. I kind of feel like I had the intel on him. I felt something really, really good with him once we got him out of the portal, and he lived up to it. Like was not fluttered at all, and it was a blessing watching him out there play, especially being next to him. Got to take the first snap with him, and just as our relationship has grown on and off the field, has been a blessing as well. And I cannot wait to see what he does down the road, because he's finna shock a lot of people, man. He's got some good stuff.
All right. Thanks, DeSean.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all, man.